Hey guys, this video is going to show my Judas Priest vinyl collection so far. I'm only going to show the 12-inch stuff, and I will do a video of the 7-inch records and that. If anybody wants me to, they can comment below if you'd like to see that again. This is mainly for newer people to my channel that might not have seen the video I did over a year ago. I think it is probably. I think I did an updated one last January or some time, January, February time. So I've had a lot of other things since then. I haven't bought anything myself, but I've been given stuff. Oh, actually no. Yeah, most of my stuff has been given as gifts, VCLT. So I'm going to start off with as far back as the first album, and I'll try and take these out of the sleeves as I go along. So first of all, we got Rock and Roller, which if you've seen the recent Judas Priest poll, that one's in there. I'll take it out. Unfortunately, mine's got these horrible stickers on that are very hard to get off. And yeah, this is the French edition. This is the 1983 reissue. That's that one. Do you want to have a look inside? Yeah. So inside, we've got, it's in a polyline sleeve. There's nothing, I haven't got a proper sleeve to it. It didn't have one. This is the label, Milan. Okay. And the next record is actually a reissue of the original. This is a newer copy, and because I used to have the original, flogged it because it was a bit worn out, and regretted it since then. That must have been about 15 years ago since I sold it. But this is a reissue of Sad Wings Destiny. But yeah, the original album came out in 1976, same age as me, and yeah, fab album. But yeah, the only thing I don't like about these new records is they're slightly smaller by about, I don't know, 4 or 5 mil, smaller than the originals. So this one here is on Repertoire, which is this was made in the EU. Just there. That's all that one comes with. Yeah, there's nothing else to say about that one. The next album is the album Sin After Sin, which came out in 1977, and this is on CBS Records. Quickly show you inside here. It's just one of these cheap and nasty, nice price in a sleeve. This is probably a reissue anyway. It doesn't say on there if it's got a nice price or anything. But yeah, there's the CBS label. Next one is my only copy of this. Is a Stained Class, and great album. 1978. 1978, you get 2 albums from Judas Priest, and yeah, I can't remember which order they were now. I think Stained Glass was first, maybe. I'll have to look that up. But inside, again, this one's in one of these nice price, slightly polylined sleeves. Not really that polylined. Right, and there's the label there. Right, and then I've got 2 of these, well, 3 copies actually, and this is a Killing Machine. In a recent poll, I voted this as the best Judas Priest album of the 70s. I know you guys who voted chose Stained Glass, but yeah, this is very cool. This is the UK one. It's minus the American title, which is Hellbent for Leather, and it's minus Green Manalishi with a 2-pronged crown, which I do have here. So there you go, Hellbent for Leather, and with Green Manalishi with a 2-pronged crown just up there. I think that's the only extra one you had. Yes, but killer album. Oh, I'm going to show you inside this one. I don't think it's much different. The inner sleeve is rounded off. There's the record label. It was Pam Brooks's original record, or original owner of it. I didn't show you the UK one, did I? Let's have a look at that quickly. So the Killing Machine one is they're both in the nice price sleeves. So there's the UK one. Right. Then we go on to Judas Priest's first live album, which is called Unleashed in the East, and I actually have 2 of those. I'll take that one out of the shrink in a minute, just double check it. This is on CBS, live in Japan, and there's the records label. A pretty boring CBS label, that, to be quite honest. So this one, let's see if this is any different inside. Yeah, it's just got a plain white one and that, and exactly the same. But yeah, this one's in a bit better nick actually. So it says live in Japan. Right, that way around. Trying not to lose the record at the bottom here because that's open. Live in Japan. So that's that one. Then we go on to the big album of the very early 80s, and that is British Steel. And I do have 2 of those. I'll show you that one in a sec. This must have been a reissue one because it's got a nice price sticker on the back, which is a bit annoying actually, having those horrible stickers on, but This one, it's got the horrible inner with advertising, and this is a CBS label, which is all red this time. Let's have a look at the other one. This one's got the hype sticker on it. Includes Living After Midnight on there. And same on the back. No hype, no horrible, nasty, nice price sticker on there. Shame it's just a plain inner, but there's the label again. That's an English copy. One. And then we go to an album I really don't care much about, to be quite honest. And this is Point of Entry. This one's a bit beaten up actually, which is a shame. But this is my only original UK copy. I've got a newer one as well. But yeah, this is the hype sticker someone's put on the back. I think the cover is quite boring. In this one, we've actually got a blue bit of card. No, it's actually the merchandise sleeve there. With all the cool t-shirts on and stuff. Never been used, this one. And again, CBS label. They've gone back to the orange and yellow there. Stick that down there for now. I shall show you. Yeah, I'll show you this one. This is my new copy that I bought, and it was when I bought this one I thought, oh no. This is the only reason why I bought this, is because I thought I'd never seen Point of Entry as the original anywhere, or even a reissue of the old original record. So I just went out and wanted to complete some of my Judas Priest collection, and I bought this one, the new version that came out in this is 2017 copy, and they just are not very big compared to the originals. Not great at all, but you do get a good inner sleeve on these with the lyrics. So I'd love to find an original with the lyrics sleeve. And then you get a custom label on here. Just there's the Point of Entry. So yeah. And then I've got another Point of Entry, but not a UK one. Stick that down there. So this one I got sent as VCLT, and this is the US Point of Entry, and the back is different. 1981, this album. This one's been taped up, unfortunately, but that just shows you what the sleeve was like. And this is Pam Brooks's other Judas Priest records, because she's obviously put her name on the label, which is not something I'd recommend anybody doing, unless you know, you're thinking of keeping your collection forever, and you don't want to try and flog it, because that really devalues your records. Putting your names or leave it, you know, on anything. So there we go. That's the US Point of Entry. Then we get to this amazing album, and this is Screaming for Vengeance. This is my original. with the lyrics, and picture there. And there's the CBS label for that one. Hopefully you can see that. There was a bit of dirt on that one. Just going to clean it. I don't think there's any freebie stuff in that one. No. Then we go to this one. Unfortunately, mine's not in the best of nick. Mine, I could do with a better one of these, to be honest. I don't know if I'll ever find one unless I go on eBay. This is Defenders of the Faith, and it's got a nasty tear just there, which is a shame. And this is a great album. It's got a cool inner as well. The lyrics on that side. And there's the CBS label. So that's 1984, I think. 84, yes. Right, so we go on to this album, which I got sent as VCLT, and I'd only managed to pick up, managed to buy the 30th anniversary of this, but then I got sent this, which is in amazing condition, and it's Turbo from 1986. And in here, oh, what's that doing there? Oh, there's a polyline sleeve there, but I've got the original sleeve in there without the record being in it. So lyrics, what's that? And the record is just there. Very cool. I've chopped the bits to get Turbo. That was amazing. Oh, go back in. Right. And then, oh yeah, I'll show you this one because I've got, this is the 30th anniversary of Turbo, which has got amazing sleeve. The collars work really well with the black. Turbo's always been a cool sleeve anyway. Same with like Screaming for Vengeance is awesome. So we've got the inner there with lyrics, and this is one, we have 180 gram. But yeah, there's a custom label. Same with that side. Pretty awesome. And while you're watching this, you can always put down what your favourite songs are or your favourite album out of all of these. I will be doing a poll of British Steel, and then the 5 albums out from that onwards. Probably next week I'll put that up, or this week. So keep an eye out for that. Next album is this one here from 1987, and this is their second live album. It's called Priest Live. This is not a new one. So see the inner gatefold. 2 records with this. There's the back. And oh, where's that going to come out? So these come in that type sleeve. Track listing on that one. and it's not the best label. Shame they didn't do custom labels for that. Well, for these CBS labels would have been nice, especially on Judas Priest. This one, I think, this is the other record, just like that, and with the song titles on there, and again, it's just like that inside. I thought there was a poster in here, but I must be wrong. I'm sure I don't know. Let's have a look. No poster in there. No. Next album I got sent as VCLT, and this is a don't know. I'll ask my computer. This is a 1988 Ram It Down, and I never thought I was going to own this. Very hard to find, and just I've always loved that cover as well. That cover is awesome. So yeah, let's have a look inside. This one has got the record in a polyline, but it's got the inner sleeve with lyrics. It's a proper sleeve as well, and the record's in this polylined sleeve. There you go. Some slightly different label to the normal one, or the normal CBS. There's a price for it as well, though, $9. So there's that. One's done. And then I don't have any of the Tim Ripper Owens stuff on vinyl, so don't expect to see any of that. The next album that they brought out, but I had to go and buy this as a new one, and it is Painkiller. I'd like to find a real, an original of that. So this is the 2017 edition, Painkiller, and it's cool inner. I must admit, these new records they've done them really well, but obviously the records are too heavy. You get splits in them. This one's not split, and the record sleeve is just slightly too small. So, which is a real shame, because they do everything else really good. Like all the labels, they do custom now, and on most band stuff. The artwork is much brighter. It's technology's there to make them a lot nicer, but unfortunately they just make the bloody records just too heavy for the sleeves, and then they split. So right, so obviously Mr. Halford took a long rest once he'd done Painkiller. I've forgotten to show you something quickly. I have got some more albums to show you, but I'll quickly show you these. I forgot to show you actually my this is the Best of Judas Priest compilation thing, which obviously Gold Records put out. So you've got the best of the first two albums on there, Sad Wings and the Rock-a-Roller, which I remember having a CD of something similar to this called Hero Hero. I think I might still have it, I'm not sure. But yeah, it was like, was it the first best of? I can't remember now. Oh no, I think it had both albums on one CD. So yeah, here we go. So no particular order. I've got a Free Will Burning, Breaking the Law, got Another Thing Common, 12-inch there. I'm not going to take these out completely, I don't think. If the labels are, yeah, they're the same, just CBS ones. So I've got that one. That's very cool. I have Evening Star. It's obviously going to be classed as clear vinyl, but it's not really clear, is it? Which has got Beyond the Realms of Death and the Green Manalishi with a 2-prong crown on there. So yeah, there you go. It's a 3-track 12-inch. And I have limited edition 12-inch single, The Ripper, Never Satisfied, Victim of Changes on there. And this one looks like it's on Gold Records. Then, I'll put that, that's done. And here we go, awesome one. Painkiller, I'll get that out because it's a bit glary, that one. So Painkiller, this is on red vinyl. And it's got United on, Better By You, Better Than Me, and the title track. And we got enough time, I think. Right, so yeah, Rob comes back, and we get this awesome album, which I never really liked him much when it came out, but then I've grown to love it a hell of a lot since. And it's Angel of Retribution. This is very, very cool. This is the 2017 reissue of the 2005 album. Be nice to. I don't even know if they did an original of this, because vinyl was not the in thing. Right, so inside we have just plain white sleeves, which is a bit poor. So I've put them in poly. I've put a couple of poly lined in here. This is a double record. Sorry about the hiccup. So you get you do get I'll say again, custom labels. Oh, I get it right. And then on the other side you've got Judas Priest there. It's exactly the same for the other record, just there. Alright, so yeah, that's a very cool album. Then they came out with this, which is something I showed at Christmas, I think, or was it my birthday? I think it was Christmas. I got this as, it was second hand, and I managed to get it very cheap. And it is the Nostradamus box set. And that's it there. It's quite a heavy thing. It's got 3 records in it. It's got two CDs, 3 vinyl albums, and a 48-page hardbound book and exclusive poster. Oh, do you know what? I can't even remember if the book is in here. So I'm not going to take these all out because they are a pain in the bum. So you've got 1, 2, and 3 just there. Nostradamus. You get a big poster. Oh yeah, the book is there. So the poster is very cool. Very, very cool. I've shown that before. And the Nostradamus book, which sits in there nicely. That is pretty cool. And there's CDs in there as well, in the actual book. Just in there, there's one. So this will be the whole album in there. So very, very cool, that is. Right, that's that one. The next one is absolutely killer album. Love it. Was my favourite until the next one. Right, so yeah, awesome cover, Redeemer of Souls from 2014. Absolutely awesome. And just amazing album. Very, very cool. Probably one of my favourite cover, well, artwork on a album ever. These here have got custom labels. This is on black vinyl. Just that. I'm going to change these white sleeves at some point. There's 2 records, and yes, there you go, Redeemer, absolutely killer. And the last one, which hopefully I'll get in before 33 minutes, that's when my phone memory cuts off. And this one here, Firepower, awesome. I wonder how many of you are still loving this album, because I still do. I don't play it a lot. I played it a couple of times this year, and that's about it. But it's absolutely amazing. Not really fond about. There's not much going on in there really, but I love this. It's a very Screaming for Vengeance turbo type cover for sure. Let's have a look at the record. And in here, oh god, yeah, they show proper inner sleeves with lyrics. And the records, there's 2 of them. There's a custom label, and just there as well. So yes, I'm going to leave it at that, because my phone will only go up to 33 minutes, and then it will cut out, and then I'll have to make a new video for part 2. So let's just try and get that one in the last bit, and then I'm going to say bye, and hope you enjoyed the video. Keep rocking and keep listening to whatever it is you listen to, even if it is the Carpenters or Rush. No, I like Carpenters. Yeah, there you go, and enjoy the rest of your evening or day, whatever it is, afternoon. See you later, guys. I hope you enjoyed that.